Enoch meets Ishtar on Arakiel's floor and purifies Ezekiel. Meanwhile, Arakiel himself is dead, his body strung upon an altar. Enoch heads for the realm of Semyaza, the final floor.
It's time to say farewell, Nev. So be it. Time to go.
Proceed with caution.
Welcome everybody to the final floor of Let's Play El Shaddai.
Hey. No, nothing's wrong. What, you don't believe me? Just give us a little more time.
The pain we suffered upon our descent is beyond your imagining. Several of our number did not survive it.
That's a rather curious choice of words there. Several. You know, Arakiel didn't make it. But then Barakel got killed by the Nephilim. So who else haven't we met yet?
Even so, our descent was not in vain. We have discovered mankind's limitless potential.
We already know the owner of that voice, so we're not going to switch out our weapon here.
Don't you understand? This tower is superior to the world God made. We, the Grigori, have helped humans attain their true potential.
I rather like how we have what seems to be Semyaza's theme playing in the background, but it's also overlaid with little beeps and boops that you would expect out of Azazel. It's a rather nice musical touch.
I'm coming for you. Wait!
I can't let you win.
Alright, it's time to settle up once and for all with Azazel. By which I mean get our shit kicked in by Azazel for a few minutes. Over the course of our fights with him, I've managed to deal enough damage that he's already in the second stage of a couple of his attacks, and that can be kind of hard to deal with if you aren't expecting it. This attack here especially, since there's no clear visual indicator of when he's coming down, it can be a little bit difficult to predict. So you're, in danger of being hit by it. Especially if you do stupid shit like that. Now here, just for the sake of not being bare-fisted, I pick up the arch. At least I can be tied with him instead of at a weakness.
Don't give up. Keep moving.
And then I get stupidly greedy. Azazel is really about sort of getting into a flow with him. Understanding how his attacks are going to come out. Knowing how to get clear of them. Because it does matter how you dodge his attacks. You can't do it the same way for all of them exactly. Alright, Halo's out. The real fight begins now. He does have a few definite changes to his attacks now that his Halo's out. First amongst them is that right there. The dashing attack, the one that doesn't go up into the air, actually becomes a teleport. Suddenly closing... Actually, no. Both of them. His dashes just become teleports instead of dashing all the way. Demonstrably more difficult to get out of the way from. Also, his ground control with his bug clouds is triple. If you're not fighting with the Gale and spending most of your time in the air, that can make it really difficult to fight. Now here I don't see that there's still a Gale spawned, and so I try to knock him down to get him out, but I miss. Thankfully it's still there, so ultimately not a problem.
Your powers have grown, Enoch. But I'm still just warming up.
In keeping with his theme as Lord of the Flies, we now have to fight a giant bug. Now, in stark contrast to his status as the most difficult, in my opinion, of all of the humanoid angels, he is by far the easiest of all of the nether forms. All of its attacks are really easy to dodge so long as that you remember they all exist. And his shield isn't that much of a problem, just because, you know, a couple shots and it's down. Really doesn't have that much in the way of variety for attacks. And unfortunately that's something that lasts throughout the entire fight. Look at that. We're already a third of the way through it. So that's his first new trick. It will only ever hit you once, if at all.
You don't know when to quit.
And that's his second new trick. Instead of one volley of fireballs, it's 3. If you use the aerial charge attack for the Gale, it will never touch you.
You don't know when to quit.
So for that one, I interrupted it, but it's 5 fireballs. If you dash to the side at the end of the charge attack, you won't get hit by it.
You're not worth my time.
Also, it may just be me, but it seems like it takes a little bit longer to knock his shield down. A little bit difficult to tell.
It's time you learn your place.
Alright, 6 fireballs. Previous advice still applies.
I can't let you win.
Look at that. He's already down into the red. So now his fireball spread becomes a bit bigger, and the last volley is really slow, so it takes up the battlefield for a little while. Once again, so long as you know it's coming, you probably won't get hit by it. And this attack,
I'll finish you next time.
it's completely non-threatening, even though it actually looks kind of scary. I have never been hit by it before. I have no idea what it does to you. Just continually dash out of the way, and he'll never touch you.
This isn't over.
Allow me to help.
Oh yes. Also, now that he's down into the red, he's not bothering with his shield anymore. We're just gonna sort of hammer on. Look at the silly bug man dance.
I'll finish you next time.
Also, is it just me, or do we seem to be standing on a cloud of bugs? Just based on the dirt that Enoch kicks up when he walks? Either way.
For a human, you have become truly powerful. However, behold my ultimate evolution. We are no longer mere fallen angels. Pathetic! The fallen angels are